Welcome to another video, the same every time, IGCSE Maths, GCSE Maths, looking at these questions that are, apart from the numbers, the same every time. Learn how to do them, get yourself into the marks, get yourself into the grades. We're looking at the equation of a straight line. 3 marks for this question. Now that's a great 3 marks if you know your stuff and you can learn how to do it. Work out an equation of the straight line that passes through 9, 2, and 3, 5. Now when they say work out the equation, they want the equation in the well-known form of the equation of a straight line, y equals mx plus c. So m is the gradient of the line and c is the intercept. Well, all they've given us here is 2 sets of coordinates. Now, when I do these questions, I always follow exactly the same method. Do it in exactly the same way each time, then I know that I'm not going to go wrong. The first thing that I do is write down my coordinates. They give me the point 9, 2. They give me the point 3, 5. And notice that I've written my coordinates one above the other. There is a reason for that. Just helps me out, stops me from going wrong. So I'm going to work out the gradient. Called m, isn't it? The gradient. So the gradient, you'll remember, is the change in y divided by the change in x. But look at the way I've done this. If I've written my coordinates one above the other, all I have to do is this minus this. So starting with the top numbers, 2 minus 5, divide by this minus this. So divide by 9 minus 3. You can type it into your calculator exactly as it looks. Use the fraction button. On the top I'm typing 2 take away 5, 2 minus 5, then 9 take away 3 on the bottom, and that's going to give me negative 1/2. So negative 1/2 is the gradient of my line. So far so good. Just follow the method, have the same method every time, and use your calculator. Y equals mx plus c. I already know what the gradient is, so I'm going to write that in. So y equals negative half x plus c. Now my task is to find the value of c. So all I need to do is just choose one of my sets of coordinates. It doesn't really matter which one I choose. There's nothing to choose between them really, is there? Maybe I'll choose 9, 2. So I'm going to choose the point here, 9, 2. And that tells me that when x equals 9, y must be equal to 2. So in my equation, everywhere I see x, I'm going to write 9, and everywhere I see y, I'm going to write 2. So 2 equals negative 1/2 times 9 plus c. Now all I'm doing is solving an equation to find the value of c. So 2 equals, okay, negative 1/2 times 9. If you're not sure about this kind of thing, use your calculator. Negative 1/2 times 9. Well, we could work in decimals if you're more comfortable with decimals. I'm going to stick with fractions. I don't really want to do a mixed number here, so I'm just going to do negative 9 over 2 as a fraction plus c. And then to get the c on its own, all I need to do, get everything that's not a c onto one side, everything that's c onto the other side. So the negative 9 over 2 goes to the other side, becomes a plus 9 over 2, and that gives me the value of c. So 2 plus 9 over 2, use your calculator, so that gives me c equals 13 over 2. So 13 over 2. I'm going to stick with fractions for this. I'm certainly not going to write mixed numbers. So we've got y equals mx plus c. So y equals, my gradient was negative 1/2, x plus my c, which was 13 over 2, like that. Not the nicest numbers, is it? I always prefer to have whole numbers than fractions. A little bit awkward, that one, I think, but using your calculator, just let your calculator do the work, and there you go, you get those fraction answers. Same every time, apart from the numbers, slightly awkward numbers in this one, but if you follow the same method, you'll get there, won't you? And if this video was useful to you, please press the like button. Please also press the subscribe button. That's useful to us. I will meet you again in the next video.